So next thing on our list is we got to replace this here battery box. So we're going to do battery box slash air cleaner slash electronics box right in here. We're going to use that same general shape because I kind of like it, but I don't like the way that it bows out at the bottom and it's too short. I want to take up this entire space, and the angle on the back doesn't match right. See, not quite right. So we're going to try to match that angle and run it all the way up here, and then our air tubes are going to go into that, and then we're going to have an air filter, then a battery, then our electronics behind it. Alright, I got the sheet metal all laid out. Let's go get to cutting. Alright, so working on our air cleaner, battery, electrics box. Got all our pieces cut out. So this will be the base. This part will be the air cleaner. I know it's too big, I gotta cut it down, but that'll come later. This will be the back. Where'd he go? This will be the top, air cleaner. And then this part will be bent all around the side. So, first order of business, we have to put a 3 1/4 radius on those two. So I'm going to tack those together and then grind them as one so that they both match. Alright, I'll bring you back when I get that done. So this is where we are now. I got the base plate. This is going to be the air box part. There's the bolt for the air filter to spin onto. And to keep it simple, I'm just using a factory Harley-Davidson round type air filter. This guy, right here. So that will be able to spin on there. Then our battery sits right behind it. So where we're at is we gotta weld that on. We're gonna weld some of these in here for a little support, and then we gotta weld our top on. Then we can start with our plate and bending it around. I wanted to get all this on both sides, and then when we bend it, it'll bend true. It's too wide for my little bender here, so we're just gonna have to do it manually. So alright, see how I can do getting this tacked up here. Helps if you ground it. It's got her tacked. That should hold. Oops. Too hot. Shit. Okay. We can fix that. Good as new. Alright. That's gonna be plenty strong for what we're doing. We gotta flip it around and get this top on. I'll wait there for this to cool down a little bit before I start. Be right back. Alright, I got a little impatient on that one and welded the whole thing solid, and too much heat and warped the crap out of it. So I got it tacked down to this flat table, clamped down, beat down. I think we're square again. So now hopefully I can weld this top on, move from there. So I'm just gonna kind of buzz it on there and then hit it with a square and adjust as needed. So when I had this on here, I drew a line, so those should, keyword, lined up just fine. All right, zap them on real quick. Better way to do this here. Let's see. Got these chunks. I'll wedge one of those in there. Hey, look at that. Let's do that. That's nice. Okay. I think that'll do. Okay. I'll use that to hold everything in place while I kind of tack this up. I'll take it slow. Tackaroos. Try not to get the heat too much here. Right up. Okay, so let's see here. Good enough for me. All right. What's next? We gotta find center of our side plate. Start tacking that up. Probably just wrap it around right here. Yeah. I think that sounds like a good idea. Get it buzzed around here and here, and everything should hold together pretty well. Then I can cut these tacks off in the back. Shouldn't go anywhere. Should. Okay. Let's get our centerpiece. I'm just gonna move you over here because this table's kind of crowded. There. Now you can see. Okay. So what we got here is what you do. If we take, oh, there, you hit it right in front of me. Down the marker. Got the marker. Got the marker, got the tape measure, we're good. Okay. So we're sitting here at 30 inches. So we'll do a mark at 15. Measure the other way just in case. Mark at 15. Yes, indeed. Grab our square. Line right here at 15. Alright, so that will be our center. So now we need to come over back over here. And crap, I wish I would have did some sort of center there, but we'll do some figuring and some guesstimating. And I left that side piece too long, and we haven't cut the angles or anything yet, so we'll have some flexibility on that. Looks like our centers right about there. I know there's more accurate ways to find this, but this will work for us right now. Alright, so if I pull these clamps up, is this thing gonna spring up on me? A little bit, yeah. Dang. What else can I do? I guess I can just tack it around the top. Back, try to pull that back, this bottom piece square. Yeah. Okay. It is what it is. That goes there. It'll be okay. That out of the way. That out of the way. Alright. We're going to come in with this guy. Catch that right there. Start going around with it. Okay. I'm not going to try to heat it, just going to try cold bending it. See how it goes. Make sure we are level. This way and that way. So, slide that piece there. Slide it right there. That'll give us something to square to. Alright, now I need to come down and catch this bottom. Let's see. Just like that. Crank up the heat a little bit, see if I can get some penetration through it. Yep, got it. Okay. Let's see. I know, I got a mess. Pretty normal. Okay. Well, now what? That's attached there, that's attached there. What is the best way to get this to go besides just doing that? So, okay. There's that tack right there. Yes. Damn, that's hot. Go figure, right? How would that be? How would that be hot? I'm not so smart sometimes. Okay, now we gotta break those tacks. Get this thing off of here. Flip it over. So we can weld up the bottom side. Alright, I'll bring you back when I get it off. Alright, got the tacks undone, got her flipped over. That's what we look like on the bottom side. Same thing. Walk it around the best we can here. A little help right there. Hard to believe somebody would work this. Yeah. Sure did. Sure did. Let's see here. That will do. Close enough for me. Sorry about that. Didn't see you there. My weld helmet. Looks like we're pushing up a little bit. Looks like we're going to have a little bit of a tweak right there. We'll try to push it down. Zap this part. Okay. Not too shabby. Do some beating right there. Okay, okay. There we have her. We're gonna have to do some adjustments and such. And we gotta get our back in there. Figure out our angles here. Yeah. Overall though, I like it. That'll go there. Let's see if this fits down in. Come on there. Now get. Oh yeah, look at that. I like that a lot. See, it's got these holes right here. I'll plug those up with some little piece of plastic or rubber or something. Heck yeah. And then we might be too short on our base plate. The battery's supposed to fit there. But not quite fitting, so I'm gonna have to add a skosh when we're doing up the back side. Just weld it across the bottom. So I'd like to have that size battery. I mean, this one will fit barely. Like when we were trying to do the will it run on this one, that thing wouldn't hardly crank it over. So. Yep, we'll work on it. I'd like to get this bigger battery fit into it. Or maybe we, so let's see, that's a 7. That's a 14. Might look at some dimensions and see if there's a smaller, narrower battery, a narrow, wide battery with comparable power to that one. But, all right, get this off. And start figuring, clean this up a little bit. I'll knock these down so it looks nice. Move on from there. This is where we're at. I'm liking it. So I've drawn a line here. We need to cut a notch here and so it can go up, and then once we get it in its final place, then we can figure out where our angle is going to be for the back. Yeah, so then our tubes for our intakes will just come right back in here and connect into our air box. All right. Okay, I'll pull it back out again. We'll cut those notches and we'll see how it sits. Didn't do a whole lot of filming yesterday, but this is where we're sitting now. So we're fully supported. We got mount tacked in up there. And back here we utilize these 2 posts that were from the factory frame. And we got 1 bolt in the center. So we drop those 2 bolts out, drop that bolt out, it slides forward and drops out. Still kind of a pain in the neck to get in and out because the clearance on the back, but that's what she's gonna look like. Got a pretty good gap underneath, not hitting in the front. Just kind of got our back wall tacked in here a little bit. Next we're gonna have to connect the tubes from the carburetor to the air box, so we can get our filter in there. Yeah. Alright, and check this out. My awesome wife got me some brand new shocks for my birthday. Those are gonna go on there. Those shiniest thing on the whole dang bike. I like it. Alright, let me get set up here and we'll get some work done. This is what we're working on this morning. We're trying to get our intake tubes built. So I just got a straight edge here, and then we're trying to, oh, dang it, sculpt those around a little bit. So that will fit right in there. I think that's probably too long. I got a piece of this rubber tubing. Here, and this is 3 inches. I think that's too long. So if we cut this down to 2 inches, and we have a gap in there, because we're gonna have to be able to slide this thing forward to get it out. And also, if we ever want to get the carbs off without taking the air box completely out, we want to be able to slide these boots back in here and then drop the carbs out. So yeah, not filming much because I'm just going back and forth between here and the grinder. But yeah, I think that one's just about right. Hey, it's stuck. So, and that'll put us right in line with our air box. So once we get these things fit right, we can take a Sharpie and draw around them and then hollow out everywhere that's going to be, and then weld those suckers in place. I think that'll be pretty cool look. Clean. Alright, let me get some more work done. I'll be right back. I think that's where I'm going to leave this one. I have to end up doing a part 2. So we got our box made, we got her welded up, we got her ground down. I went ahead and finished all the welding on it so that when we mount these things, nothing changes or warps or gets weird on us. So next time we'll be installing those guys and connecting them to our carburetors and do some touch-ups, finish grinding. Got to put a battery tray in there, mounts for our electronics, and start finishing up painting. And once we get this done, then we can move on to our fender. Just keep doing one thing at a time. Alright, thank you all for watching. Please like and subscribe. Later.